Okay, so we're across the room from the bookshelf, and there is a diamond painting I finished. And we're at my to be read box. Everything that's in this box, I plan on reading this month. There's a theme to this month's to be read pile because we are going to a yarn event later on this month, and so everything has a yarn theme. For instance, hey baby girl. For instance, there's one of the Friday Night Knitting Club books. That's the second one. Here's the first one. I've not read either one of them. I've got both of them. Here's a Yarn Harlot book. And the Knitting Circle. And Death by Cashmere. And 3 bags full, a knitting mystery. And then everything that's back here, this is books that I've picked up in August. And I'm going to keep them in my to be read box because I have read before that if you do not read something within the first 3 months you purchase it, that you're less likely to read it. So I'm going to keep them here and hopefully I'll get to some of them. But if I don't, that's the thing. If you watched my video the other day, this is the one I picked up at the Little Free Library at Bringle. And this is a thriller, and it's called The 25th Hour. And then a couple weeks ago, my husband and I stumbled on a Little Free Library in Shreveport, Louisiana, when we were at a art museum. And I actually had some books in the car, so I put some books in and picked up a couple. One of them was this book. It looks cute. It's kind of a little cozy, so I'm looking forward to that. Oh, and it's a penguin. It's one of the orange bound penguin books, so I thought that was a cool find. This is my book of the month pick, Well Met. It's a romantic comedy set in a like medieval, what do they call those? Renaissance fairs. And I thought it sounded like it's gonna be cute. So that's my book of the month club choice. And then this is the other one I found. It's a book of the month club, but I actually found this in a Little Free Library. And it's A Gentleman in Moscow. And I'm sure if you're a big reader, you've heard of this book. Almost everybody read it a couple years ago. So I picked that one up. So I'm excited about that. That is what I have picked up in the month of August. That's my little book haul. And what I am planning to start reading in September. Bookshelves. Remember the video where I talked about making this bookshelf and I told you, oh, I don't have a lot of books. Boy, was I wrong. This is kind of an overview of my bookshelf, and then we'll take a closer look. Here we have everything from Jodi Picoult to Jim Butcher books. It's kind of a hodgepodge. I don't really have an order right now because I'm working through stuff. Here we have some Shel Silverstein. He is by far my favorite author. As a kid, I read anything that was by Shel Silverstein. Those books I have had, those are my childhood books. And then we have Danica McKellar's math books here. These books here I will never get rid of because I love Shel Silverstein. And if you have a daughter who struggles with math, these books are amazing. She writes for girls about middle school age. She writes books to help them understand math if they're struggling with math. If you don't know, Danica McKellar was Winnie on The Wonder Years, and now she is a mathematician and she has written several books. When my daughter was in middle school, we got the Danica McKellar books, and I really thought that they were great books. Everything up here, though, is just random stuff that I don't have room for. This is one of the Harry Potter books, and you'll see several throughout my bookshelf because I do have almost all of them. I have given the first couple away because I don't keep books after I read them normally. Like I said, these are the only books on my bookshelf that will always be here. This next book are market size paperbacks, and as you can tell, they are too deep here. I will read these as I get a chance to, and we'll go through those. And then on this shelf, this is, again, there's more Jodi Picoult and just, you know, Ann Taylor, just random stuff. Then this one is a little mix of market paperbacks, and this is actually a arc that I have not read from several years ago. Oops. And then just random books here. Then again, here's this shelf, and as you can see, there's YA, there's a little bit of everything on that shelf. There's no rhyme or reason right now. And then this shelf has some YA, and there's another Harry Potter. And over here, more YA. That shelf is mostly YA. There is some adult on there, but mostly YA. And then there's some hardback books down there. And then over here is Harry Potter and Cinder and Vixen. Some of the top YA from several years ago that I have not read. I may have read Cinder. I have to look at my Goodreads. I'm not sure. But that's my little bookshelf. Thank y'all for watching, and hit that like and subscribe.